Hello Darts Nuts and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm reviewing a set of Darts Performance Centre darts, and this is the Triumph model, and these are a 22 gram and you can also get them in 24 grams, and it's a 90% tungsten dart, and as you can see it's got a black titanium coating on the barrels, and these retail for £49.95, so let's check them out. So the darts come in this plastic clamshell packaging, and it says on the front, made in the UK, designed by Andrew Turpin, and inside, when I can get it open, there's a hard plastic case, and it comes supplied with a point protector and a set of what looks to be medium nylon stems, and a set of standard Darts Performance Centre flights. So the darts are fitted with a set of grip points, so for you people that like a little bit of grip for your finger, it's handy. And it's got a slightly tapered nose, and as you can see there's some notches cut out on that, and as you go up the barrel you've got these wide spaced rings, but if you look closely they're also slightly scalloped, so it makes for a very comfortable grip. Probably say that's around about medium to almost high medium. And then on the rear you got a thin ring grip, and it's got some lateral cuts through it, so a little bit more grippy there, and then a smooth section on the rear. But I would say whether you're a front and middle gripper, you're probably going to find that quite a nice comfortable grip. But even for rear grippers, if you like a kind of a short front weighted style of barrel, you might be very happy with that. And you've got a set of nylon stems and the Darts Performance Centre flights. The darts are fitted with a 26mm grip point. It's got a tapered nose of 10mm which has got some notches cut through it. And then the main section of grip is this ring grip, which is also slightly scalloped and it's quite widely spaced. That's 17.5mm. And then on the rear of the barrel you've got a thin ring grip with a lateral groove cut through it, and that slopes towards the rear. That's 11.1mm, and then a smooth section on the end of 2.8mm. Length is 41.4mm and width is 7.7mm. 21.98 grams, 21.99 grams, and 22 grams exactly, and the full setup is 23.82 grams, 81 grams. With nothing attached, the balance is front weighted, and with the supplied setup it moves just slightly behind the centre point, and this is the balance with medium in between short, extra short stems and standard flights. Quite a nice feel to this dart. It kind of reminds you a bit like the John Law style, just a little bit longer in the length, but just the right thickness of the barrel and nice level of grip. I'm holding it quite close to the nose, but I have a feeling that I could probably get used to gripping it from there. which is not exactly the centre, but it's near enough. But like I always try the darts, I always try the front, the middle and the rear, just to try and get a feel of what the dart feels like. But with this dart, I think most people are going to grip it in that kind of indent, and it feels very nice there, so I'm going to kind of do it around the middle now, but I'm mostly in that indented part. Yeah, I think that's the sweet spot for sure. It just flies a lot smoother from there. But the only problem is, if a bit like me you don't get a clean release, you kind of catch the edges of the scallop a little bit, so that's better. You've got to make sure your release is nice and clean. But really nice balance to this. I think also with it not being a particularly long barrel, it suits my front grip style. But it's also got grip on the rear, so for rear grippers you may want to give it a try, but I have a feeling it's going to suit front to middle grippers best. So just try the rear section now. It slightly tapers and gets a little bit thinner, but feels quite grippy. Got kind of a more archy style from there. Well, for me anyway. So I would say if you're a rear gripper, you still might like it. If you like this kind of a bullet style. Now Steve Beaton has a similar style of dart, and he grips it right near the stem, so So that's the Darts Performance Centre Triumph darts, 22 gram. Very nice feel to the grip, and that indented part, it's just quite comfortable. Your fingers sit in it nice, but like I said, you've got to make sure you get a nice clean release, and I would say that's probably the sweet spot on the dart. It just seems to fly very nice from there, but I was throwing it alright from close to the nose as well, and it was flying quite nice from the rear, but kind of a little bit more archy for me. But if you're a natural rear gripper, you'll probably know whether you like that style of barrel anyway, so if you do, it's definitely worth giving it a go. Quite a nice looking dart as well, and the coating just adds that little bit to the grip. So yeah, that's a pleasant dart to throw. I'm probably just going to play with it a bit longer because, like I say, that's not quite my natural position, but I have a feeling that I'm going to get quite good at that, but I have to make sure that my release comes clean. So I have a feeling I'm going to quite like these. Like I said, they remind me of a John Law style, but slightly different design of that. So if you already like that style of barrel, then I would say definitely give them a go. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.